go.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I am so excited. If you guys cannot tell, look at all of our faces. We are just so darn excited, you guys. First off, I just wanted to start this off by celebrating August. It was the most incredible month. So if anyone is on here that promoted, congratulations. If you're watching the replay, congratulations. Oh my goodness, you guys. I don't know if you guys feel it, but I feel it. I am just so excited. The momentum is here. Now is our time. Promotions are popping. And Mark said this is going to be the best month yet. So I am just so excited to see who actually takes this business to a whole nother level. And we are going to do everything that we can to make sure that we are here for all of you guys and that we're giving you tools so that there's no excuses. After we go everything that we all got into Zoom together, we made a game plan for September. So we're going to all go through it. And once we do, if you guys have any excuses after this, that is on you, because we are going to make sure that you guys have every tool possible to be successful in this business. We're going to be doing things for you guys that nobody did for us when we got started. So I am just so excited to share. First, we're going to start out just by introducing ourselves, just because probably a lot of you guys don't even know who I am and who some of the other leaders are. So I just had a loyal customer sign up. That's always a fun message to get. So my name is Shauna Martinez. I'm a Triple Diamond leader. I am just so excited to just be here and be talking about September, because I just know with everything inside that it's going to be such an incredible month for so many of us. I got started September 5 years ago. I was living in a 1-bedroom apartment with my husband and our 2 kids, and it was infested with cockroaches. I got started only because I wanted to earn free product. I was over 200 pounds. I was just not feeling myself. So I just wanted some free products. So I got started, and 8 months later, I hit the rank of Triple Diamond and earned a $14,000 a month paycheck. So I went from cockroach infested apartment to 8 months, $14,000 for 1 month's work. So we are going to share with you guys how I did that and how so many of other of these leaders have done that. And oh my gosh, I'm just so excited. So Jen, do you want to hop on here and share your story?
Yes, I'm just like you. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited about this month. And like you were saying, I just felt like this huge, huge shift in our team and the momentum and the excitement. And I just feel like people are really understanding how this business can truly change your life. And what you have your hands on is just gold. It's a golden ticket, and all you got to do is put the work in and cash it in. So I'm so excited. Okay, so first of all, I'm pumped that we're combining our teams together again and doing these Zooms and all of the other stuff that we have planned for you guys, because I truly believe we're better together. I love Meech. I love Natty. I love Shauna. I love Tina. And just being able to combine all of our magic together is just amazing. So anyways, my name is Jennifer Swavely. I'm a Triple Diamond. I've been with the company for almost 5 years now. Shauna actually enrolled me, and I just started this business because I was working 6 days a week. I was working 50 hours plus per week. I was the first one to arrive at the salon with Shauna and the last one to leave. And even after working all those hours, my fiance at the time, he was working so many hours, so we never got to see each other. I was working all the time. I had no money in savings. I was commuting 2 hours per day. I lived in a crappy studio guest house, and I just kept watching Shauna be successful with this business. And I had signed up and just did nothing, but because she kept working her business, because I kept seeing her become successful, because of the results that she was getting and all that, it made me want to jump in. So first of all, I just want to say, like, if you have people on your team and you're frustrated with them not doing anything, do not let that stop you from doing something, because your actions and your story may inspire them to get started later. So anyways, I remember probably 4 or 5 months after I signed up, I just decided to go all in after seeing Shauna become so successful. And, you know, I wasn't doing anything to get out of the situation that I was in. I was living the same thing. So when I decided to go all in with this business, within 5 months, I went double diamond. My husband went diamond. We got $35,000 in bonuses and paid for my wedding in cash, moved out of my studio. I got to cut back working from the salon. So it's just amazing what this company can do. And we're going to kind of go into like how we made this all happen and stuff. But I just love it works. I love our company. I love our team. And I'm just pumped for you guys to hear from the rest of the girls on here. So Meech, you wanna tell hear your story. It's amazing.
Yay! I'm just over here with like all these little hearts. Like I need hearts everywhere. I'm like just loving it all. But hi guys, my name is Meech Gonzalez. I am a double diamond, and I started the business in March of 2014. My sponsor quit, guys. So Shauna adopted me. She was my upline. She was my sponsor, but she quit when I was Ruby going for diamond, and she took my team with her. So it was all bad in the beginning, but I stuck it through. I was a medical assistant for years. I was working this business as a side hustle. You know, I was working full time, 5 to 6 days a week. I was working overtime, whatever I could. We were one income home, so I was just trying to bring in whatever money I could get. I tried the wraps. I started as a loyal customer first. Fell in love with the wraps, and it was tax season, guys. So you know how tax season's coming. It's coming, by the way. It's coming real fast. But it was tax season at the time that I got started, and I had the extra money. I got my wraps, fell in love with it. I had 3 kids. Then I started like stalking her page, and I saw that she was a stay-at-home mom and she was making way more money than I was making. And I was like, dude, if I can sell these wraps to like all the people I know, that can be gas money for me. I can keep my lights on. Like I was struggling with my PG&E. I was struggling to keep food in the house. Like we were on food stamps, but it wasn't enough for a family of 5. Like we were going through it. We were riding dirty. We had a bucket with no tags, no insurance. Like it was tough. We would, get up and pray that a police wouldn't get behind us and pull me over and take the only little bucket. I stuck to it. When my sponsor quit, she took a lot of my team with her. She went to a different company, so it was super, super discouraging. But our upline, like our leadership in this business and our upline, like Shauna and Jury reached out to me, and they, for whatever reason, they saw something in me that I didn't see in myself. They pulled me up, and I just went for it. And I went to conference in less than a year. I matched my full-time income. I went diamond. I got the $20,000 bonus. I took my kids to Disneyland. I went and bought myself a brand new car off the lot. And I was like, okay, if I can do this, then I can dream bigger. And my whole life, I've always wanted to be like a stay-at-home mom. My mom was home with us when I was growing up, and she got us up for school, and she was there when I got home. And that's something that I always wanted, like for my kids. But it was either like marry a rich husband or it's never gonna happen, right? It's like one of those things, win the lotto or whatever. I never imagined that a little side hustle like this can do that. And in less than 2 years, I walked away from my full-time job. Me and Rich have been a full-time stay-at-home family for over 2 years now. We do the business from home. Well, he supports it, but I work his business. We all know how the spouse thing goes. But he's a diamond. He earned a $10,000 bonus. I promoted twice. Together, we earned over $60,000 in bonuses. We're able to do so much. Like I don't have to miss anything. I get to be here for my kids. I'm there for the first day. I'm there for donuts with mom. I'm there for like all those things that I missed when I was working. And it's just been such a blessing in our life. And I'm just like, I can't imagine what my life would look like if it wasn't for this business. So yeah, it's just amazing. And the fact that I get to do this business, not only with my husband, my mom does a business. Well, she kind of took a little, she got back with my dad, you guys, after 18 years. So they're on a honeymoon for the last few years, which I hope it lasts forever. but I get to do it with my husband, and I get to do it with my best friend, you guys. And you will meet you're going to meet so many amazing people in here that are going to be your best friends, because I love all y'all. But to get to do it with somebody that knew me before this business, that knows my past, that knows my flaws, that knows me inside out, that knows all the things that are wrong with me and right with me, and still like ride or die for me, like that for me, to be doing this life with her is just amazing. So I'll introduce Natty, she's a diamond on my team, and oh my gosh, y'all, you guys are going to love her too.
Oh, Michi, I love you so much. It's been like, what, I don't even know, 15 years now? Crazy. 15 years we've known each other, but we've been in this business together for over 3.5. So don't mind me. I just literally showered and then realized, like, wait a minute, I'm going to have to have my face on the screen. So I'm fresh out the shower. It was a long Labor Day weekend, but yeah, so gosh, where can I start? So Michi is my enroller and my best friend. She was in the business a year when I decided to give it a shot. I was only 2 months out of chemotherapy treatments. I had just had the fight of my life, beating breast cancer, and decided to give it a shot. My life had kind of changed. So because of everything that I had gone through financially and physically, I just became very, very passionate about health. And I wanted to do things differently. And I was more open to this opportunity, I guess you could say, at that point. So I decided to give it a shot. She had just gone diamond and earned $20,000 in bonuses. And I was just like, dude, what are you doing? And at that time, she was doing this as her side hustle. So she was still working full time when she went diamond. So I'm like, okay, what the heck? Like, what is this that you're doing? So I went to an event, met Shauna Martinez, fell in love with her. And and Michi got her, I remember she got her like diamond jacket, like when I went, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. Like, anyway, so I met everybody was awesome. And I was like, you know what, I'm just going to give it a shot. And I didn't see myself doing what Michi did. Like, I saw her just like killing it. And I was thinking, I don't think I could do all that. Like, I couldn't see myself doing that, but I was like, but same thing. I was like, but you know what? Maybe I could just do a little bit. Like, if she can do that much, maybe I could just do a little bit and make just a little bit. And at the time I was on disability, collecting only like 55% of my income. And it's not like I could pay 55% of my rent, right? And because I wasn't like physically in a condition to work full time, this business was really helpful because I could do it from my phone, and I could do it in my part-time spare time in between, doctor's appointments and different things. So because I was still pretty much in recovery for another 6 months. Anyways, long story short, I decided to give it a shot. I figured if anything, I'll make a little bit of extra money. And I fell in love with the company. 6 months in, I hit the rank of Ruby. 6 months later, I hit the rank of Diamond after going to my first conference and earned $22,000 in bonuses myself. I double promoted from Ruby to Diamond. And I decided at that point to walk away from grad school. And I have been doing this business full time from home ever since. Before I found out I was sick, I had applied to, like, really wanted to go to grad school. That was just like the next step. Like, okay, that's the next step. That's how I'm going to make more money. But then after falling in love with this business and realizing that the freedom and everything that I had in it, I decided to walk away from grad school because I realized I'm either going to be $100,000 in debt by the end of it, because I was going to a private school too, in 3 years, and literally be like not even making $100,000 a year, or I could do what I've been doing, make money from home, travel, live the life that I've always wanted to, be the healthiest that I've ever been. And that's the decision I made. And it was the best decision I've ever made, because I seriously love this business more now than I did when I first started. And I don't know about you guys, but there's so many times, I'm a single girl and I'm about to be 35. So I've met, you'll meet somebody, you think they're great, and then like slowly but surely you start to see like, this isn't exactly what I thought. And that's been the same with jobs that I've had. You're so excited, you get this job, you're 2 weeks in, and then you just get bored, or it just isn't what you thought it was going to be, right? Well, with this business, I fall more in love with this business all the time. Like, I absolutely, hey Devo, I absolutely love it. So it's just been a blessing. It's completely changed my life, and I feel like it's really held me accountable on my health goals. I'm healthier than I've ever been. I literally, I can't even. There's been so many things in my life that have happened that I wasn't I didn't know were going to happen, but God already knew. And this business has gotten me through it because I've been able to have that time freedom that I so desperately needed that I didn't even know I was going to be needing. So, long story short, yeah, that's my story and how I got started. So, Meech is my enroller and best friend. And yeah, let me tell you, you'll meet the most amazing people in this business. But to be doing this business with her is just awesome because not everybody will come on board with you. And so you make new best friends, but to be able to take one of my old best friends with me and us do this together, or her take me with her, is just a huge blessing. So that's my story. So I don't know if I should, I guess I could I'll bring on Carrie Thompson because her story always just truly, truly inspires me. I mean, she is just an incredible, incredible like woman and everything that she's been through and just an overcomer. So Carrie Thompson, do you want to come on? And she is a double diamond with It Works Global.
Hey, you guys. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I ended up enrolling under Jen, and Jen was one of my stylists. I had my own hair salon, and Jen worked for me. We actually were like friends before the business. I used to bartend, and she used to come into the local watering hole, and we were just like total party girls, like friends that way. And so that's kind of how I met Jen. And then she wanted to, not travel as much for work. So she's like, "Hey, I'd love to work at your salon a couple days a week." So she ended up working for me, and I would always see people coming into the salon, like either sitting in her chair, and by the time they were leaving, they were either signing up as a customer or they were signing up as a distributor. And I was like, what are they doing? And I kept watching and watching, and Jen was like, "When are you gonna start? When are you gonna start?" And I'm like, "I'm busy. I don't have time. I don't have," like I gave her every excuse. And I finally just, like decided, like, man, like nothing's changing in my situation. Like I'm still broke, single mom, paying double rent, double electricity, double, toilet paper, like for the salon, for home. I mean, it was just like a lot, to have your own salon. And so I finally was like, okay, I'll do it. And I paid for that $100. And like 2 months in, I went Ruby, and everything seemed to be going really good. And I went out one night, and I decided to get, my friends wanted to leave early, and I had a sober ride, and I ended up like, "No, we just got here. I'm going to stay." And so some guy offered to give me a ride on a motor. Oh, and I jumped on the back of his motorcycle, and like 10 minutes later, we crashed into a fence. He took a wrong turn down a dead end road, and we hit a fence at 70 miles an hour. And he actually didn't make it, but I was shot into a fence, and I ended up breaking my neck and my back. I broke 8 ribs. I punctured my lung. I separated my shoulder. I broke my collarbone. Like literally, I crushed my entire middle. And I don't remember it, but I was awake the whole time and ended up going to surgery. I had a 14-hour surgery, and I have like metal rods, and just my entire back was aligned and everything. And I spent 3 months in the hospital. And at that point, it's like, okay, you hit rock bottom. And I was so thankful that I had this business to fall back on, because I couldn't do hair anymore. I still had bills. I still had my salon, and I tried to keep it running while I was in the hospital, but it was just so hard to, not be able to be at my salon and still run it. And so I was able to use this business as something to fall back on. I started working it from my hospital bed. I started sharing the products with my nurses and my doctors and my therapists. And a few months later, after I got home, I went diamond, and I earned a $10,000 bonus. Jen and I earned the first cruise. So we went on the first cruise together. We went to the Caribbean, and then fast forward a year, I went double diamond. I actually was really, really sick in the hospital. I had gotten this like really horrible stomach infection. I was hospitalized for 6 weeks. I actually did not work my business. I was really sick, but I was able to still promote to double diamond. I earned a $30,000 bonus from the hospital. I just remember thinking like this was the most horrific, like hellish month I'd ever gone through. More than like it was bad, like as bad as the hospital the first time around. But I was like, oh my God, like to have this amazing blessing happen while I'm in the hospital. I was like, it was so crazy emotional. So 40,000 in bonuses. Jen and I earned the second cruise, and I was able to bring a guest. So I invited Shauna to be my roomie. So Jen, Shauna, and I, we were able to go on the second cruise. Oh my gosh, it's just been such a blessing. And I've never been able to travel. I never had the time, and I never had the money. And now I have gone to Florida probably like 7 or 8 times in the last couple of years as a person I forgot to tell you, that's paralyzed from my waist down from my accident. And I never ever vacationed or had the time or the money, like I said. And I've been able to go on so many trips because of this business, and just dreaming so much bigger. And it's been such a blessing to be home with my kids, and I have such a better relationship with my girls now. And I just see that like something that I picked up just to make a couple extra $100 to help pay for my overhead at the salon turned into like my number one full-time income. And it's just been such a blessing. So you guys just don't give up on this, even though it might seem hard. You have to just keep going and know that there are so many people out there that need this, and that you have something so powerful, the tip of your hands, and you just have to reach out to more people and know that they need this, and you have what can change their life too. So yeah, that's my story. I'm going to introduce Tina. Miss Tina, where are you? I don't see her on the page. There she is, Tina Cruz.
Hi.
Where are you, Tina?
I'm Tina. I'm right here. I'm Tina. I've been in the business for
Let's see
3.5
face, girl.
years. No, like I look like shit right now, for reals.
Oh.
I cannot show my face. Can you guys hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I still have shingles, so like I've just been like chilling at home. So I look really messed up today. But I've been in the business for 3 years. Meech was my enroller, and I really only just joined. I saw her post something on Facebook like, who wants to make an extra $300? And we've been friends on Facebook and MySpace for a long time, and she never had ever reached out to me. And so like when she had put that, I like just said yeah, and then she messaged me and asked me about it. And I was actually in another company at the time, so I kind of like knew how things kind of ran, like by like running, like buying product and stuff. So I was expecting it to be like a whole lot more than what it is. So I was like, oh yeah, I could do that. And I ended up, my boyfriend at the time, he was like totally against me doing anything. So I waited until I went to work, and I just enrolled while I was there so that he didn't know what I was doing. And and then like I think it was like a week later after I enrolled, he had a heart attack. So like it was just like my whole life like kind of went upside down, because I was the primary income for 8 kids. Like it was me, him, and our 8 kids, and I have 5 of my own. So I was like, oh man, like the full financial responsibility was kind of like left on my lap, and I didn't know what to do. So I kept telling Meech, like, I can't do my launch party. She was like messaging me, we got to do your launch party. I was like, girl, stop. Like, I cannot do anything. I'm so busy with my life. Like, I just was so like, focused on everyone else except for like what she wanted me to do. So I was just like, no. And then probably like a week after he had a heart attack, my mom ended up in the hospital, and she had a surgery done, and I had to take care of her wounds. And it was like an ugly surgery. We had to move her here to my house, so I had like a hospital bed in my dining room. And Meech was still messaging me every other day, asking me to do a lunch party. And I was like, girl, what did I say? I said, leave me alone. I can't do one. So I finally told my mom, like, I'm going to scoot you to the side, and this girl's going to come over here and do a presentation. And then, like, I'll move you back. So Meech had came to my house. I think it was probably, like, right before my 30 days was up. And I got 5 loyal customers at my launch party. So she was finally like off my back for a little while because because I got my $120 product. So I was like, fine, like there, like, you know, and I wasn't working the business at all. Like I actually didn't talk to her again until I signed up in June, and then probably like right before October, I had messaged her again because I didn't, when I would ask something, she would be like, oh, look at this video. And I was like, no. Like, I don't want to watch a video. I don't want to do any of that. Like, just tell me I didn't know how to set up a pay portal. I was, like, super naive. Like, I didn't know how to do anything. So, I had asked Meech to meet me at the mall because I wanted to quit because I was running my auto ship every month, but I hadn't even gotten paid at that time. Like, I didn't know how to set up a pay portal to get paid, so I didn't even know how much my commissions were. So I asked her to meet with me, and I was actually going to have her cancel my account then. And then her mom and her were like, girl, you haven't even started yet. You can't quit. And I was telling them, like, how much I needed to make, which was diamond pay. I needed to make $2,000 a month. So she told me the following day we were starting a 90-day push with all of the uplines. Whoever got the most distributors and loyal customers was they were going to win $500. And I was like, okay, so I'll do this because I need $500 right now. But after that, like, I'm just going to quit. Like, I had it already made up in my mind, like, I was going to quit. So she gave me a diamond chart, and she told me to fill that out, and I would make $2,000 a month. I just had to get volume there or whatever. So with that 90-day push, I ended up getting, I think I was almost double diamond structured. Like, I got diamond structured, like, almost in a month. And I enrolled like 18 customers and like, I don't even know how many I enrolled 18 distributors, and I paid for our whole Christmas in cash with Fast Start qualified bonuses. And then this was just like October, November, December. Like I remember in October too, before I go, I didn't even know what blitzing was. Shauna had made a video for me because this was like right when like the 90-day push started. I was like, what is blitzing? Like, I don't get it. And then she was like, and then I didn't even know the difference between GV, PBV, any of that. Like, I didn't understand because I hadn't worked the business at all. So, and they were all telling me to get an accountability partner for this 90-day challenge or whatever. And I was like, no, I don't want anyone to be bugging me, asking me questions or trying to like follow up with me. So I was just like, I want to just do it alone by myself. So like right when this started, I had asked Shauna to do a video for me so that she could explain to me what everything was. So like that's how the business when this 90-day push started. And I ended up enrolling 18 distributors and I think over 60 loyal customers in those 3 months. And I won that $500. Like no one even knew who the heck I was before. They were like, who the hell is Tina Cruz? Because I just like blew it right out the water. And I ended up getting that 500. And then the next month I went diamond. But the one thing like I wanted to like express like more than anything is like I was so sidetracked because I didn't understand like the charting at first. So I was just placing people wherever I wanted to on my little paper. But I was promoting my whole team before me. So I did everything like the opposite way of what you're supposed to do. And I think it was like the 14th I was promoted to executive that month. And then by the 31st is when I went diamond. So like even if you guys are just diamond or even if you guys are just distributor or just executive, like don't put anything past you guys. You guys could get to diamond by the end of the month. And I ended up getting a $20,000 bonus. My ex got like a $4,000 bonus, I think it was, for emerald. And then I got an emerald one too because I had promoted that whole month. From in January I got paid as a distributor, and then in February I got paid as a diamond. So, and I got that $20,000 and all those other things too. So it was awesome. And a year later I ended up quitting my job because I like hated working for my dad, and yeah, I've been not working for him for like a year. So I'm so happy. Like I'm more grateful. I didn't ever think I was going to be a stay-at-home mom. I've always been the mom that like has worked 2-3 jobs at a time. Even when my mom, when I told her like I was going to quit, she was like, you're going to go back to work in a couple months. You can't be at home with your kids alone. And I was like, you know what? Nobody knows what I want except for me. Like, I didn't even realize that this is what I would want to do because I never had the opportunity to do it. And so, yeah, I'm like loving being at home with my kids. They're all in their teenage years. I couldn't even imagine being at work right now or working like a swing shift and not being home with these teens, you know, with them getting into whatever or doing whatever. Like, I'm able to be here. Our relationship has grown so much since I've been home. And like, I'm loving being home with them and doing this all from my phone. So I think I'm going to give it back to Shauna now. Yeah.
I love it. Oh my gosh. So I learned things about your story that time that I didn't even know before. So it's so true. Just like a lot of them said, is that we come into this business for ourselves, but we're never by ourselves. I only knew Jen before this. I didn't know any of these other ladies and Eric. And it's just so cool to have this tribe of like-minded people that are going to encourage you. Yeah, and me and Jen didn't really know each other. We worked together, but we never talked. So she was kind of like a stranger that I knew. I don't know. You guys get it. But I am so excited because a lot of us, I don't know if you guys were paying attention to this, but a lot of us used a 90-day run to take us from nothing to diamond and above. And so I know for me, when I went to my first conference, I was getting paid as a ruby. So my check that month was about $500. And 3 months later, I got paid as a triple diamond, my husband as a double diamond. We earned over $75,000 in bonuses, and our check that month was $14,000. So a 90-day run is everything if you're serious about it. So I'm so excited because we are going to be doing a 90-day run starting 2 days ago, whatever the first was, starting September. I'm so excited. We're all going to share a little bit about a 90-day run, and then we're going to go into how we are going to help you get the best results for your own 90-day run. So for me, I know I sat my family down, I sat my husband down, I sat my kids down, and I just let everybody know, look, I am going to be going after this diamond bonus. Like you guys, I didn't even have double diamond, triple diamond. Those were not even on my like radar. I was going diamond. And so I sat all of them down and I was like, hey guys, I'm going to be running for this $10,000 bonus. I need all of your guys' help. I need everyone to understand that I'm going to be laser focused on this. I might not be around as much. I'm going to need help with the kids. Like, this is my plan and this is what I'm doing. And just so you know, they all laughed at me except for my husband, and that was okay because I didn't care. And so I got to work. And so there is no secret about it. There's no special sauce. I don't have a different wrap than anybody else. I made the decision that I was going to get my kids out of that 1-bedroom apartment and I was going to live a totally different lifestyle for us. And so I did it. I had a why. So if you guys don't have a why, you really need to lay in bed tonight and think about, why do you want to go diamond? What's that going to do for you? Why do you want to go ruby? Why do you want to go emerald? What is that going to do for you? And so for me, it was going to be everything. It was going to be able to take my kids for me just to be able to stop saying no to everything because we couldn't even afford, anything. So it was not life or death, but life or, I don't know, you get what I'm trying to say. It was important to me. And so I did wrap parties a lot, several times a week, sometimes almost every single night, sometimes 2 or 3 a day. I reached out to my family and I asked them to do me a favor. I said, hey, Auntie, I'm going after this huge bonus. I really need your help. I just need to get around new people. Will you please get a couple friends together and I'll come over and you guys can just sample the products. And so that's how I booked wrap party after wrap party after wrap party. And I just went for it. I didn't have like this huge support system like you guys have. We are all here for you every step of the way. I didn't have that. I signed distributors and customers and did wrap parties every day, and I figured it out myself. And so you guys use us if you have questions, if you need advice on where to put people, if you don't know how to do charting, if there's something that you don't know how to do, you have to ask us because we can't read your mind and we don't know that you need help. And it could really mean the difference of you guys getting one of these bonuses that are going around right now. So Meech, you're right next to me. You want to go into what your 90-day run looked like, things that you put aside. You guys, there were so many nights that I didn't get to put my kids to bed. But for me, I just knew that you could do anything for 90 days. I just knew that it was going to be so worth putting TV, hobbies, things aside for 90 days to change my life forever. And I'm not going to lie, my husband, he had a little bit of a hard time with it, but I'm also not going to lie, he is so freaking thankful that I did because our life is so different now. So sorry, Michi, go ahead, take it over.
Yeah, for me, the 90-day run was hard. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It was hard, especially working full time because my life consisted of work, kids, business, work, kids, business. And that was like how my life went for those 3 months that I was pushing for Diamond. I would go to work, come home, make dinner, put the kids to bed, and work my business. I gave up TV. I gave up the radio because even the radio, it's all empty messages in the radio. So music for me, if it wasn't something that was filling me up, some kind of personal development, something that, that would fill my head with something that I needed to keep going and remind me of why, I wasn't going to let myself listen to it. So music, TV, I didn't watch any TV. And same thing, Rich would be like, let's go watch this, let's go watch that. And I'm like, no, I can't, I gotta work. And I had to do the same thing. I had to sit them down and just say, hey, I'm going after this bonus. This is gonna be, I held to my kid, this is what's gonna, it's gonna change everything for us. I'll be able to, get a car. I wasn't thinking about the whole stay at home thing. I was just thinking about the things that we needed to catch up on. Car, bills, keeping the lights on, having food in the house. Those were like the basics that we needed. And so it just, it not going out. I had to tell my friends, Natty can tell you, we used to be party animals, dude. Every weekend we were going out, spending money on just nothing. And it was like, I had to give all that up, and it was good. All the good stuff I gave up for the great. And had I not did that then, I would still be in the same position that I was back then. So I had to make the changes. The 90-day run sounds like a long time, but it isn't, you guys. Just think about how fast August went by. We're already in the third day of September. That means we only have 27 days left. I'm counting them down, and I'm like, I need to get things done. I need to do this. I need to do that, because time flies and time waits for nobody. You're either in or you're not. With the 90-day run, it's a push. And it's going to stretch you. You're going to be tired. You're going to get exhausted. You're going to feel like quitting. You're going to feel like this ain't worth it. You're going to get to all these things where you're going to doubt, and the enemy's going to creep in. And that's when you push. That's why it's called out. And at the end of it, the biggest reward, aside from the promotion and the bonuses and all that stuff, is your character that you built. It's the changed person that you become, because I can guarantee you, and I can promise you guys, you can ask anybody that knows me, I am not the same Meech I was 3 years ago. I am not the same Meech I was when I started this business. I am a totally different person. I am a revived mom. I am closer to Jesus than I ever was in my entire life. My brother loves me a little more now. It's just everybody loves me a little bit more because of who I become. And so, yeah, the bonuses are amazing, guys, but it's the character that you build going through these 90-day pushes and putting in the work. You're going to feel so freaking proud of yourself when you get through it. It's like working out for 90 days and dropping from a size, 16 to a size 9-11. You know how good that feels? I do, because that happened to me. That shit feels good. And so give yourself that opportunity to have that feeling, to feel good. I promise you, it's the best thing ever, you guys, ever, ever, ever.
I love it. Jen, okay, girl, what did the 90-day run do for you? Because I got to see it and it was amazing. So,
Oh my gosh, you guys, like, I just remember the day that I decided to go all in, like, that's the biggest thing that you have to do. You have to make that mental shift from just going from, I'm working this business, I'm going to give it a try. I hope I go ruby. I hope I go diamond, to like, I am doing this no matter what it takes. Like, there is no quitting. There is no second guessing yourself. There is no like nothing. It's like, whatever your goal is, ruby, diamond, whatever it is this month, don't give yourself another option for you to accomplish otherwise, because what you believe you can achieve, you will. And so for me, I was just dead set on, once I really grasp how much this company could change my life, I was determined to go diamond. And so, oh my gosh. So within the first 3 months, me and my husband both went diamond. So we got $20,000 in bonuses. And you guys, I didn't even think that beyond me getting diamond. And then just the momentum that this 90-day run puts your business in, that pushed me into double, that pushed our paychecks above average. And it just changed so much. And I'll tell you, with every single promotion that I've gotten, the year after that, I had my husband's account go double diamond, and he earned a $30,000 bonus. And then this last year I went triple diamond and got, another $25,000 in bonuses. And every single time one of these promotions have happened, it's because I was doing a 90-day run. Because you have to think, you need momentum, excitement, passion, all of that in this business for it to take off. And like an analogy, I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard of it. But when a plane is taking off, if you don't give the throttle 100% when you're taking off on a plane, like, you're not going to get in the air. You're not going to get that movement. But that's what the 90-day run is. You got to give it like your all, and you will be blown away by the momentum that you build within your team, the excitement, the passion, like all of that just moves. And so it's so important. 90-day runs, like, if you truly, if you're the kind of person that just signed up and wants to make like an extra $200 a month, like, okay, you don't need to do a 90-day run. But if you're the kind of person that wants to truly change your life, earn these crazy bonuses, make life-changing money, and make a crazy shift in your life of things you can't even imagine, all those dreams that you've had when you were younger, all those goals that you had that you pushed off forever, buying a house, going on vacation, all of that stuff. Hi, Riker. I see you. But all those goals and your dreams that you've had that you've pushed off, a 90-day run can make that happen beyond what you ever thought was possible. So, seriously, they're absolutely life-changing. So if you're serious about your business and you want that shift to happen, a 90-day run is your answer. If you've been stalled out on your business, if you've been like doing maybe just enough to get you frustrated and wondering why your business isn't working, just give this business 3 months of your life committed to this every single day, working your business, and you will be blown away by the change. And, when I started this, I was working 50 hours a week. I was commuting, 2 hours per day. I was trying to plan my wedding. I was busy. The last thing I wanted to do was add another thing to my plate. And maybe a lot of you guys are in that same position. Like, how am I going to do this? I'm just saying, make it happen. Like, I was on my phone while I was on the bathroom. I was on the phone in between clients. On my drive home, I would talk to people. I squeezed in wrap parties whenever I could. Like, every second I had, I was working this business. I was up earlier. I was going to bed later. But I was so determined to make this happen, you guys. And from doing that, I was able to pay for my wedding in cash. I was able to get out of my studio guest house. I was able to not work 6 days a week and cut down to only working 2 to 3 days a week. I was able to take my first vacation to Cabo, all within this short time period. So if you're serious, go all in, and you will be like mind blown what can happen with this business. I don't know who else wants to jump in here and share their 90-day story. Natty, Carrie, Tina, go for it.
I can go a little bit. Basically, you guys, this is going to be a sacrifice, and you're going to have to put a few things on the back burner. Get rid of date nights if you can. Like, rather than going out and spending money, just say, I really, really am devoted to doing this, and just think of where it's going to take me in the next 90 days. Like, if you can get rid of the TV, like Michi said, TV, radio, put on something that's going to help build your business rather than listening to music while you're getting ready. Throw on some kind of training, while you're showering, while you're putting your makeup on, something that's constantly growing your mind and building your business. That was really helpful for me. And also, when I pushed for Diamond, I was like bedbound. I had come home from the hospital and I just decided to go for it. I built this whole thing off of social media. I was not out handing cards to people. I was really getting down and getting busy with my, on Facebook and Instagram. And don't be afraid to ask people to help you out. Your family wants to see you succeed, your friends do, and getting in front of people is going to really, really help you. Try to not, as awesome as social media is, belly to belly and getting in front of parties and doing sip and samples can really grow your business so quickly. I remember going to a party. I drove all the way down to LA for it. It was my boyfriend's sister's party, and she invited a few people. And I remember walking out of there. I spent like maybe 2.5 hours. I walked out of there with almost $300 in wrap cash. I signed up like 6 customers and 1 distributor. And I was like, dude, 2.5 hours. It was
She's probably getting a call or something right now.
No, I knew my iPad was going to die, and I was like, oh, I'm going to back up just in case. So there you go. Anyway, I knew the drive was going to be worth it. And I just, of course we don't want to like give up on date nights. Of course we don't want to miss our favorite show, but you know what? You can record your show and even do something along the lines of like, I am not going to watch my show until I sign up a distributor, or I am not going to watch that 30-minute episode until I sign a customer. So give yourself little goals, like I can't do this until I do this. And that really helps too. Like I said, it's a sacrifice, but it's so going to be worth it in the end for you to be able to look back and say, you know what, I sacrificed those 90 days, but look where I'm at now. And I promise you're not going to regret it. Like, you're not going to be like, oh, I'm so mad I missed that show. Like, and you turn around 90 days later with a $14,000 paycheck like Shauna had, like, it'll be worth it. I promise. So yeah. Who's next? Natty, take it away, girl.
You guys, oh my gosh. Okay, so we are almost at an hour. So Natty, actually, I think this is a perfect time for you to go because we are going to be going over our game plan now. So we got together and we decided like certain things that we're going to do to help you guys. And one of them are daily power hours. So Natty, you want to jump in and tell people about that?
Sure. So yeah, I'm excited for the 90-day push. You guys, you have no idea. Like everybody's saying, bottom line is it's going to change your life. So the first thing is we are going to be doing power hours. So like Shauna said, these are all things that weren't available to us, but we're realizing that they're working, and we want to be there for you guys on a whole nother level. So that's how we're doing it. So these power hours we started last month, and that went really, really well for our team. I know there's a lot of you guys on here that love the power hours. We're going to be doing them every day at 9:30 a.m. and then again at 9:30 p.m. Well, Monday through Friday. We might be doing Saturday and Sunday, but also we have some other things which we'll be going over with you guys that are going to be on Saturday and Sunday. So the power hours will be 9:30 a.m. and this is Pacific time, and then 9:30 p.m. Pacific time. And the best thing about the power hours is a couple things. One, it's accountability. So it's going to hold you guys accountable. Like, you know, it even holds me accountable, and make sure that you're constantly focused on your business. And when you have a day where you get off track, it brings you back, you know, to your focus. So there's that. And then two, stay close to the fire. So when you stay close to the fire, you stay fired up, like so fired up. And I've seen it happen. It's like, and then also what's nice about it is, as if things come up, if you get stuck, if somebody comments or responds, and you don't know what to say back, we're all there to go over with you like ideas on how to respond to things and in the moment. And so they've been going really, really well. And so we're excited to continue them. And it's going to help your guys' enrollments. And then basically what it's going to look like, you guys, is we're going to be doing a Zoom just like this. Everybody's going to be pretty much be muted except for whoever's hosting it. And we're either going to usually we listen to like personal development, something motivational, or some motivational music, and we just get to work. So it's not going to be as much talking, it's more doing. We are just working. So sometimes people jump on and they're like, well, like, oh, you guys are just working? Yes. That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing is working. But you will get so much done within that hour. And we'll give you guys some tasks on things to do. But the main thing we're doing during those is host a post and follow-ups, because those are the things that are growing your business. Those are income producing activities, which are really, really essential to your business. So the main thing we do at night is we set up host a post. We ask like, you know, a ton of people at night and a ton of people in the morning to host a post for us. And see, your goal every single day for this push should be at least 10 host a posts a day. And if you're doing at least 10 host a posts a day, there's no reason that you can't at least sign one loyal customer or one distributor a day. And then also, let me just say this, it should be at least 100 messages. You should be sending at least 100 messages during a 90-day push. I'll go through, and if I haven't sent 100 messages that day, by the end of the day, I cannot go to sleep until I complete those 100 messages. So I don't care if you got to go back through and count. I literally count, and I'll be like, okay, I'm at 85. I need to get 15 more out before I go to bed tonight. And that is going to keep you guys accountable. And so just know that that's one of the things that we're giving you guys with this 90-day push. We're going to be doing these power hours daily, and we're all going to be on it together. So you're going to be on with a lot of the faces that you're seeing right here, and we're just going to be able to push you guys and really keep you guys motivated and hold you guys accountable to your goals. You know, so on those days that you don't feel like showing up, it's going to be like, hey, we didn't see you today on a power hour, because you're pretty much committing to at least one power hour a day. I mean, we have them twice a day, so there's no reason why you can't get on at least one a day, whether that be before you go to bed at 9:30 or in the morning when we're getting started. So that's our power hours.
Yay! I love power hours. I love that we can connect from all over the country and work from our bedroom or wherever we want to. I just think that's so fun. You don't have to do it alone. We'll do it together. So I'm excited about those. Also, something that I wanted to add in is, through this 90-day run, you have to know your goal. So tonight, make sure that you know exactly what rank you're going for and exactly what you need to make that happen. How many distributors, write it down, and how many loyal customers, write it down. Write it on like 10 pieces of paper. Say you need 10 distributors and 800 volume. 10 distributors, 800 volume. Post it everywhere. Post it on the bathroom mirror. Post also with it at the top what rank you want to be. If it's diamond, 10 distributors, 800 volume, whatever. All over the place so that you are reminded everywhere. Ooh, yes. I love that. You are a triple diamond. Every single where you look. So that way, if you're sitting and you're like, oh, I'm just going to watch one show on the TV, you're seeing, I still need 8 distributors and 400 volume. Like, check it off as you go. I would put up a new paper every time and mark it down, and it's so exciting to see that. So you never, what is that? So you never hit a target that you don't have. I don't know, that sounds right to me, but you have to know exactly down to the amount of distributors and number of volumes so that you know exactly where you're going. So Sunday night parties, Jen and Tina both said they wanted to talk about this. So my goodness, let's talk about our Sunday night parties.
Tina, are you gonna go? Should I go first?
Go ahead. It doesn't matter to me.
Okay, so I'm so excited. Tina just did the first one as a team with Natty and Meech this last Sunday, but every single Sunday we're going to do these online parties, all of us together. And so each week it's going to be a different combination of all of us. So each party is always going to be a little bit different. But basically, this is an awesome chance for you guys to invite all of your people that are on the fence. You know what I mean? Like the way that you're going to sign people up, either as loyal customers or distributors, is constantly exposing them to the products, why they're beneficial, how they can change their lives, and the same thing with the business. So this is just one more thing that you can invite people to. They can hear our stories, they can hear our testimonies, see all of your guys's before and afters that you guys post in the comments during the party, all of us interacting together, seeing that our team works so well together. It's just a really great way for potentials to see all of these different things in our online parties that are about an hour, right? 45 minutes to an hour. I didn't see how long your guys' last one was, but normally about like 45 minutes for these parties. And it's just through a Facebook event, and they are just amazing. So I probably forgot something. Tina, you want to add on to that?
What I do is when I'm doing host to post and I'm getting all these people that are interested, I get a notepad and I write every single person's name down. And then that's who I know who to invite to the party at the end of the week. So like every single person that I talk to that week, they're getting invited to the party on Sunday. So I'm always tuning them in. And then as like I'm going each week, my list is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So even if they're not answering my messages, I still send them an invite to my online parties every week.
Tina, can you just kind of go into for those of them that are on and they say, okay, how do I invite people? How are you inviting people to the parties?
I always do I do one wrap giveaway all the time. If you guys don't do it in the event, I do it on my own. And then I tell them whoever checks in with me, then I'll do it that way. Whoever checks in, I just go in, I do like a sample message, like, hey, I knew that you were interested in some products. I'm going to be doing a giveaway at this online event that I'm doing tonight. If you tune in, let me know. The more you interact on the page, then the more chances are of you winning. Let me know if you can make it. And I send the link to the event with the message. So, and I always get like a lot of people interacting, a lot of people checking in with me. So even if in the event I'm not doing the free wrap giveaway, then I'll still do it with just my people that are going. And it doesn't matter where they are, because it seems like it goes like in different states. Like right now I'm like hitting Texas like a lot. I have a lot of people from Texas that I'm talking to. But last month it was more like Atlanta. Like I don't know. I was like, what the heck? I don't even know how these people got on my Facebook. But yeah, like it just seems like I'm going in different states. So like I could just mail it to them. It's only like $3 for shipping, and I already have the wraps here. And a lot of them end up turning into potential distributors instead. So I'm having to go look for more loyal customers because all of my potential loyal customers are turning into distributors now. So, and another thing is like we didn't have online parties when we all were going diamond or triple diamond or whatever rank they are. Like I remember I was like asking Meech like when I was already diamond, like, hey, do you know how to get an online party? And she was like, I'm still looking for one. And we were still looking how to do online parties, and this is like a really like good outlet for everybody to be getting their loyals tuned into this every single week. Yeah, that's all.
Yay, thank you. Okay, you guys, so we have a plan. We are going to know our goal tonight. If you guys already don't know exactly what rank you want to be at the end of this 90 days, you're going to figure it out tonight. You're going to find out how many distributors you need, how many customers you need. Just to go over this again, we have our daily power hours. We have our Sunday night calls, our Sunday night online parties, and then we have our Monday night calls so we can all get together and keep this momentum going. So another thing that we want to talk about is the Disneyland promotion going on right now. Michi, can you talk about that?
Yes, because I'm going to Disney. I'm already claiming it. I'm claiming it, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but I'm one of them 15. I'm just saying. All right, so you guys, to go to Disney or to get an entry for Disneyland, any distributor that you enroll and set up their ADBB auto shipment will not only get you an entry for the Disney promotion, but it will also get you a wrap reward. So normally we have to enroll 2 loyal customers to earn a wrap reward. With this one, from the 1st to the 15th, every distributor that you enroll will get you a wrap reward and an entry to the Disney promotion. And it's an all-inclusive trip. So they're covering everything for you to be able to get there. They're going to give you $1,500 in Disney gift cards and $2,000 in cash to spend there. So I'm already like, I've already, like you say, speak it into existence. Like I've already told the kids, like I already told my mom, like we are going to Disneyland for Christmas. Like this is what we're doing. I'm claiming it. We're doing this. And so this is such an amazing incentive, especially for any newbies that are coming in, because they can go out and enroll a distributor and they can earn their own entries too. They can earn entries. They can earn the wrap rewards, which is awesome because not only are you getting the $2,000 in extra cash that they're going to give you to spend there, but you're also going to be able to make so much wrap cash from your distributors that you're enrolling. If you go and enroll 6 distributors at 6 wrap rewards, that's $2,400 in wrap cash, guys. Like that is crazy. So yeah, I'm super excited about that. I had never taken my kids to Disneyland until I promoted to Diamond. And my son was 16, so and it's so crazy because I was just talking about like telling my story right before Mark did the call and announced that. So I was like, Disney is like, and it's on my dream board to take my kid, like my whole family to Disneyland. And I'm just like, wow, Mickey Mouse is talking to me. Like seriously, Walt Disney is calling something's going on here. I'm just seeing it everywhere. It's like, you're gonna buy a new car and you see it everywhere. Yeah, this is what Disneyland has been like creeping up on me. Like Tootsie's Minnie Mouse dolls are like everywhere. Like it's just so weird. Like it's all coming full circle. I'm like, okay. So yeah, every distributor you enroll, you get a Disney entry and you get a wrap reward. So this is awesome. And it's only from the 1st to the 15th. So try to do it like now. Like try to, get as many as you can get enrolled now, because not only are you getting Disney and not only are you getting wrap rewards, but you're also getting yourself set up for your promotion and set up for that next rank up that you're going after. So, and fast starts. Let's not forget fast start bonuses too. So yay!
So excited about that. And you guys, if that's not enough incentive, us as and everyone you just heard from, we have another big surprise that we're not announcing yet because we still just need to iron out a couple more of the details. But I'm just telling you, you're gonna want to be there. If that didn't give a hint away, you're going to want to be there. So it might be like a trip of some sort. So we are just so excited. We are going to be announcing that soon. So stay tuned. We are going to tell you all the details, but just know we have something super amazing that we are planning and you are not going to want to miss it. So let's get this month going. I just love all of you guys so much. Did anyone else have anything they wanted to add?
I'm just freaking pumped. Let's do this. I cannot wait to see by the end of this month how many of you guys pushed and made this a priority in your life and, you know, set a clear goal for yourself and you followed through with it. And you end this month knowing you did everything you possibly did to reach your goal and you reached it. Like Meech said, I think it was Meech, like, I can't remember who it was. One of you amazing girls said, like, you're not going to get to the end of this month and think like, oh my gosh, like, I'm so disappointed. Like, I can't believe I put in all of that work and promoted. Like, I'm so disappointed. No, you're not going to feel that way. I promise you this will pay off. It's going to be so fun to connect every single day on the Power Hours or online events. You have so much support. We all believe in you so much, and we know if we can do this, you guys can all do this. So I'm just really, really excited, you guys. This is gonna be amazing.
Yeah, it's Power Hour time. I'm so excited. I get excited for 9:30 and 9:30, y'all. Like, Power Hours is life. So do you want to stop the recording and we can stay on your Zoom, Jen?
Sure.